Yo, what's good? What's good? Welcome to the Epic Entertainment Critics. I am Antoine,
And I'm still James.
and we're here to bring you an epic review recap for the Mandalorian. Excuse me, Chapter 14, the tragedy. Was that the name of it? I don't even know why it was called that, but but we'll be back with our review after the intro. All right, we back.
What's up, y'all?
All right, The Mandalorian, Chapter 14, Season 2, Episode 6, I believe. But, yeah, as we left off, old Mando been going through the galaxy, stumbling his way through the galaxy, as I say.
Like, every step just, okay, so we, okay. That ain't gonna work. Let's go.
No. Oh, crap, I forgot to line the damn, hold up.
Oh, the camera's off.
Yeah. Talk.
It's gonna fade into the background anyways.
I'm cut off, but nobody wants to see me anyway. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. I would start over, but I don't feel like doing all that. So anyway. I'll edit that out. So anywho, we rolling with old Mando. And last thing we saw, last episode, it was, what's her name?
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka Tano. He caught up with her. And we knew that he was looking for her from the previous episode from the other Mandos, the other Mandalorians. So he got with her, and she said, I can't take her child because I got shit to do. I'm not, I don't have time for that. But, she said, oh, it's because of the Force, or he's attached to it. Whatever, Ahsoka.
Listen.
You just didn't want to do that.
Ahsoka like, look, I'm a real G. I ain't got time to be raising no kid. That's on you. Find somebody else.
I know, because somebody pop up your doorstep, be like, you must raise his child. No, I must not.
He ain't none of mine.
Right? I mean, I respect the child, and, he's part of my, in my culture and whatnot, but I got shit to do. I ain't got time. So Ahsoka said, take him to the sacred place where Jedis, I guess, I don't know if it was the first, it's supposed to be like the first Jedi temple or something like that, or whatever. And it's supposed to be something there when she said, put him on the rock and it'll reach and it'll connect him with the Force, and another Jedi will sense it.
Come. Sit him down on the seeing stone. He'll reach out to the Force, and maybe some Jedi might come and train him.
Yeah, and we rolling the dice here. You might get a 7, or you might just crap out. I don't know, but hey, everybody got a shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Look, what you do is you go stand outside a Safeway, and someone might take up your job.
So anyway, Mando being Mando, he just do it.
No questions asked.
And he's on his way, and it's okay. I'm gonna talk about it, but it's certain stuff that happened in this episode that I'm happy it happened, so we can move on from certain stuff. And the reason why I brought that up, because Mando's sitting in this ship, no music playing, no TV, nothing, just bored, just sitting there. Grogu, Baby Yoda, Grogu, he don't talk, so it's like we don't really get too much personality, but so Mando kind of, he's not training them, but it's almost like
he playing catch with him.
He's playing catch. Yeah, this equivalent of playing catch with his kid. Okay, so he gets like here, grab the little the joystick thing on his whatever, on his shifter or whatever, and so they doing that, so they bonding a little bit, So he get there, and I'm glad that he didn't have to stop somewhere, like get gas first or whatever.
Oh man!
So
Can
he
you
got there at
imagine?
the beginning of the
Ooh.
episode. So at least, you know what I'm saying?
How hard do you think they had to fight that?
To
like-
make him stop again.
You know what it was? They probably wrote that episode and they said, "No, we don't. We only have 2 more episodes."
Yeah, I know, because they run out of episodes. Those are just fillers. Because he'll be like, it's this far. Oh, I got to stop and get gas. Oh, you don't have any gas? We do, but you got to do a job for me first, and then we'll give you the gas. And
or stop to get gas. Oh no, some bandits came and stole all the gas.
Yeah.
Who's gonna get it back?
Yeah.
Oh.
Dun, dun. So I mean, whatever, dude. That started to be a rinse and repeat formula. But okay, they didn't go there. So he got there, and he put Yoda on. I'm sorry, Grogu on the rock, and then he started doing the whole. So he immediately just kind of started feeling. I guess he started to get memories, maybe, where he just kind of remember how to do that. So I don't know exactly what was going on, but it was like this big force shield around him.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was the Force, or I guess that was the Force kind of reaching out. I don't know. I never seen that before, right? Have you?
Right.
You know. I mean, this kind of
there's been
expanded stuff.
Yeah, this is like some of the stuff from like the comics. Like you see more of the more mystical stuff that folks have done with the Force there, and in some of the books. But like as far as the movies go, I've never seen them do anything like this.
Well, yeah. And this is what I was going to get to. I think they are opening the doors for a lot of the expanded material, where they're going to have shows that's basically showing a whole galaxy of all the stuff that was going on that's not just in the movies. Which, are you good with that, or are you?
Definitely. Look, because this is part of the problem. One, they don't have not like their writers aren't like 100% hitting it every time.
Mm-hmm.
Not even close. And so
the movies.
Talking about the movies now.
Uh-huh.
And so a lot of the new stuff they want to talk about ain't nothing anybody's interested in.
Yeah.
But then there's all this other stuff folks keep asking them about. Hey, so what about this? Hey, so what about this? What's so-and-so doing? What's happening over here? What's this like right now? And so it's like, well, hell, I guess we got to answer some of this question because this is the only stuff people is interested in.
Yeah.
They ain't interested in our new characters that ain't got nothing to do with this universe yet.
Yeah.
So maybe we need to actually open the door and start talking about some of this stuff if we want to keep folks in, because they losing the old heads.
Yeah.
And they ain't building a new base.
Yeah, I know that. They have to sit back and kind of like reevaluate. And I think if they smart, they would gravitate to the old fans and they kind of leave the kids stuff alone, because they say, "Oh, Star Wars is so cool, right, kids? You can watch this, watch the lightsabers, watch this." Kids ain't really caring that much. You know what I'm saying? That's why they ain't making no money off toys and all that stuff. They core fans are all over 30.
and not only that, but like something they failed to take into account. Every young fan of Star Wars in the past 20 years got into Star Wars because of an older brother, cousin, father.
This is our generation fantasy. Now the new generation got other stuff. They got YA novels. They got a whole lot of other stuff. This is our stuff.
Star
you need
Wars
to cater to us.
Star Wars was never like outside the original trilogy, drawing young fans on its own merit. You know, no one like went to see the Phantom Menace because I wonder what this Phantom Menace movie is about. Hey son, you want to know what Star Wars is like? They can put out a Star Wars for you now.
Yeah.
Let's go watch Star Wars like we do. When a couple times a year. Why not? It's cool. So no one's going to see the prequels because, hey, there's some movies out. No one's going to see the sequel trilogy, period. So, like, you can't write for the Star Wars for the kids now. You just can't do it.
Yeah,
it ain't working.
You got to cater to the older fans. So let's stay on the episode. We went on a Star Wars rant for a second, but
we got pasta sauce on the Scene Stone. Sorry,
who was that now?
Grogu.
Oh, okay, I got you.
He's on the Scene Stone.
All right.
The force field goes up. I guess it's some kind of force beacon type
right,
thing.
Right.
Mando can't get through it, so it's like, fine,
Right.
I'll wait till you're done.
So, okay, so we see a ship, a familiar ship, the Slave One, just like, they just it's like, you still rolling in that? It's like, okay, bro. But let's not forget, this is not all the way up to like, this is not like 30 years. This is like, what, 10 years after Return of the Jedi?
Yeah.
So it's plausible that ship's still around or whatever. And we don't know what happened to that ship because we don't know 100% what happened to him right after Starlight Pit. But I think they're going to have to go ahead and
they're
address
going to have to
that.
explain that.
Like,
but,
I don't want it to be, oh, yeah, I did this and move on. No. Let's see that. I want to see that. Oh, because we didn't say. So the Slave One flew by. So we all know as fans, we know that's Boba Fett's ship. I guess we was like 80% sure that was Boba Fett at the end. I guess he was 100%. It was Boba Fett, but it could have been a clone, but no, we sure it was Boba Fett.
It was Boba.
So we knew Boba was there. So when Boba showed up, we like, okay, what's the deal here? Is he friend or foe? What does he want? And he just made it clear, I want my armor.
Yeah, like point blank. Listen, you bought some armor from such and such. That's mine. I want it back.
Yeah, I kind of wonder what took him so long to get it, because I'm thinking like, not only he took it a little while ago, but why did he just didn't take it from old boy?
Like that's what I want. Like I'm wondering, like, did he like pawn it? Did he pawn his armor and
what? The Jawas must have took it.
Okay,
they had to take it. I guess they took it from him while he was in the Starlight Pit, but I guess he would still have it on.
I don't know. Like, that's the thing.
They probably took it while he was in the shower. He was in the shower. He came out, because they know was jacking stuff.
Yeah. He's like, man, got me in a Snorlax pit.
No. He got out the Starlight Pit.
Where am I?
And had bloods and guts all over because he shot the rocket off, so he blew it up. He took a shower and he came back. And he got out the shower with a towel. His armor was gone. All this stuff was gone. I was like, yeah, just get the towel.
Be lucky if they left his drawers.
I know. Because you remember they took Mando's ship and had them up on bricks. So they known for jacking your stuff. So, okay. Boba Fett show up, say, I want my armor. And they get into an altercation. Now, the lady.
Yeah.
What episode she come from? I don't even quite remember her.
I'm trying to remember what.
She was in the first season, right?
She was in the first season, yeah.
Was she the one where they had the person left for, they had like another bounty hunter he was working with,
and
like a young guy?
Yeah. And
okay.
The old dude, the one that he met in the first episode.
Okay, so but my thing is, she got repaired. She like a robot now. They use robot parts to repair her or something.
She's a cyborg now.
Okay, they shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry, because she was like, "Oh yeah, look, okay, what the hell? We can replace parts on the inside. How do people die then? You know what I'm saying?
They broke.
It's okay to. Oh, I guess it's okay to replace limbs, but if she took off her stomach and all that was mechanical, like, dang, they can replace internal organs.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, okay, y'all.
I mean, hell, look at Grievous. All he had was some eyes, a brain.
Yeah, I mean, he was pretty much RoboCop because he just, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, it was a lady that was with him. I guess she was from a previous. I don't even remember her, to tell the truth. But she was said, I'm working with Boba Fett now. I guess he found her and saved her, and now she's in debt to him.
Yeah.
So now that's his little. That's his little. I wanted to call her slave, but I was like,
sidekick.
No. Yeah, sidekick. I give her sidekick. So
indentured sidekick.
Right. So they came to agreement. They talked a little bit. He was like, I want the armor. It don't belong to you. Blah blah blah. That belonged to my dad. And I like the fact that they didn't skirt around the Boba Fett story. He kind of just like, they belong to my dad, Django. And then they said he was a foundling. Yeah, he struck a deal with them, and they gave him the armor, and that belongs to me. So I'm like, okay, it's kind of gave you that whole little backstory like real quick, you know.
And it didn't feel like they were trying to like, okay, so you get the story anyways. Let me get my. It felt like organic. It felt like okay, no, you got a point.
Right. So, so once they start to get into it, and they kind of start to get things figured out, here come the Empire. Yeah, there's the Empire. Here come the Empire. Now let's talk about these. So I'm looking like they land a big ship and they bring out all these stormtroopers, and as we said before, my God, can they just give them just a little bit of competency?
Yeah.
Because
like I don't understand how they had credibility anywhere in the galaxy. Because we've never seen stormtroopers accomplish anything.
It was 3 people, and we had a whole battalion just get wiped out.
2 solid platoons.
2 solid platoons getting wiped out, and I was like, okay, at some point, she's gonna get outgunned and she's gonna have to back off. No, she just taking them out. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, what are y'all worried about then? Here come another battalion, taking them out. I'm like, y'all make them too ineffective, way too ineffective, because I don't feel the threat no more.
Right.
You know?
the only mug who gets hit is Mando.
Yeah, right, because he got his armor.
Because he got his armor, so
and he's not a good. He's pretty clumsy.
Yeah. Well, he's the shiniest thing on the battlefield. They can't miss him.
Right.
But it's like he's the only one that gets hit, and it don't amount to nothing for him to get hit. Everybody else is just ka.
And straight up respect to Boba Fett. Now, look, I don't know if you was one of them, and I'm gonna admit I'm guilty. I was one of them. I was one of the people who used to talk crap about Boba Fett because how he went out in Return of the Jedi, and everybody wanted to talk. It's like, why everybody like Boba Fett? Why everybody like Boba Fett? I'm like, you know what? I like Boba Fett because he looked cool, but he did go out real whack in Return of the Jedi, and I was one of them. And he said, you know what? You want to talk that shit? Okay. My dude Boba Fett grabs a stick, and he went to work.
Dude. Dude was just putting in work. Like, this dude was just, straight knocking folks to the ground with one hand.
He was cracking their helmets, too. You notice that? They had their helmets kind of exploding.
Shattering.
Yeah, he was shattering their helmets with a walking stick and just going to work on them.
He did more damage to stormtroopers than any explosion or laser blast ever has.
Man. And then when he got his armor, he started putting in work. I was like, damn, brother. I'm sorry, bro. I take it all back. My bad.
Even when they tried to run away, this mug going to be like,
man, dude, hold up.
Dude.
So they got them outnumbered. It's 3. It was only 3 of them. So they got them outnumbered like 10-1, maybe more. So they brought in 2 platoons of ships, and they was like, let's retreat. And man, you know what? I would have them all executed if I was Moff Gideon, because I sent y'all down there to one job, and there's only 3 people, and y'all come back with your tail between your legs. Hell to the no! Don't come back, because y'all gonna get it worse. So y'all stay and you retrieve the cargo. I mean, that's why I would have treated them, but they didn't get there, but still, they tried to run off while 3 people were just wrecking them.
Yeah.
They was like, retreat. Yeah, we can't beat them. I'm pretty sure they're going to have another story from Moff Gideon, though. But it was 100 of them, Moff Gideon.
Well, we'll never know, because Boba Fett took him out with his backpack rocket.
Man, hey, that was hard, too.
But look, and then, for the rocket to take out both ships and then be
I was
like,
aiming for the other one.
I was aiming for the other one. It's like, don't play with me.
I know.
Don't play. Don't try to rewrite that like, I'm so old. My aim isn't what it used to be. You knew what you was doing.
Hey, my dude had like a knee rocket. I mean, I never seen that, but he had one on his knee too.
Dude,
like
when he pulled that joint out and let that one go,
I was like, okay, you know what, Boba, I apologize. I know people been talking crap and you was like, man, I've been having to listen to this crap. 30 years. I was in the Starlight Pit. I'm listening to people talk crap, talking about I ain't this, I ain't that. He was like, this. He should have said this one for George. Because George played me and returned to the Jedi. So this knee rocket for you, George. But no, Boba Fett kind of took away that whole notion of he's not good. So now we know Boba Fett's the real deal, okay? Yep. And I respect him.
Look,
respect to
Boba
Boba Fett.
Say, I get that the armor was his old man's, but can we trade some armor pieces with him and Mando? Because he deserves.
Well, his armor, his armor's still old. It's still got the green stuff on it or whatever. So Mando's look good. Mando, no. Mando's been saving his life because he's pretty useless.
Like Mando would be dead without that armor.
Yeah, I know. So anyway, so like we said, Boba Fett put in some work. the Empire retreated, and he shot down one ship and it fell into the other ship. So they done. He was like, all right, cool. All right, let me get Grogu, and we're going to be out here. Oh, the reason why I couldn't stop laughing because I can't believe what happened next.
Dude.
Do you want to do you want me to say?
No. You go.
Okay, so your boy, okay, Grogu fall out, and well, no, he didn't fall out yet. Okay, Grogu's still over there meditating, and then Mando's like, all right, let me go get the kid, and then we up out of here, dog. Right on, appreciate y'all, we good now. And Moff Gideon, the Star Cruiser, was there, and they sent out these droids. I don't know what these are. I guess they just droids.
Yeah, I forget what he called them.
Yeah, he had a name for them. Like I wonder how. I guess they pretty good then.
Well, like they must be some kind of real deal because like he sent them out like fine.
See, and that's what, and George Lucas probably never know what he actually creates because he's seen the start make some badass droids. And then they just get chopped to pieces. Yeah. Like they was these droids that had the little glow sticks that was almost able to fight a Jedi. Like in the game, they made them formidable. And then in the movie, they just like, man, move. You know, they just.
Well, that's like when the destroyer droids first came out. The destroyer droids were the truth for 5 minutes.
Right, but see, that's what I'm saying. Where they seem to be something like a threat, and then once you see in the movie, they just not nothing. Yeah. They just in a way, they just take up time for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
So they send out these droids, and they go snatch up the baby Yoda, and like Mando's like, oh shoot, let me get to my ship and chase him down.
No.
Moff Gideon say, hold on. He said, hold on, before you leave, let me do something real quick. Boom! blew up the Razor Crest. Just, I can't believe that happened though.
Dude,
like the way he did it, it was so fast.
Like it was just. Hope you got insurance. Like who in the world was prepared for that?
What was the insurance? This State Farm with the black dude.
Are you in good hands?
Yeah, you in good hands. Wait, I'm about to light your ass up.
Nah.
Boom!
I'm gonna tell you what. I bet that laser blast was mayhem. You know, are you prepared for mayhem like me?
Yeah, man. But they blew up his ship. Just his poor ship. Didn't he have a chance? He couldn't. It was just sitting there, and they just knew, hey, we know this ship. And I bet you Moff Gideon said, next time I see that ship. Remember he came with on the first season, the last, he said, next time I see that ship, that's your ass.
Yep.
It blew that bro clean out.
And it's such a shame because that ship had to go through so much.
I know.
Bullshit.
It's like the ship was almost another character.
The ship deserved better, man. The ship already deserved better than Mando. You know, his wannabe not fixing stuff ass. Yeah. And then after all that, finally get back up and running, looking good.
I know, got them a clean too.
And then, blah,
kaboom! That mother was gone. Dog. That mother was bone. They left a crater,
dude. They dusted that mug, like literally. Like there's some spare parts, some dust, and some ash. That's all that's left.
Yeah. So
and the Beskar spear.
Yeah. So once they did that, they got Yoda, and I'm sorry, they got Grogu. And they, they was like, peace out, bitches. And they just left. And so, look, I was like, man, Mando's, he's stuck, And, I think this was uncharacteristic, but he could have been changing in the years. But what's his name? Boba Fett basically just said, like, we still got a debt. You gave my armor back, and my deal was to help you get the child, so I'm in your debt. I'm like,
okay.
I would have been like, damn, that sucks, dog. Where can I drop you off at? You know what I'm saying? That'd be my.
It's like, so you need a ride into town, right? Or
it's like, man, hey, I'll drop you off where you need to go, but that's it, bro. Help you get. Really? It ain't my job.
One Mandalorian to another.
Right.
I'm going to give you a ride where you need to go, but after that.
Yeah, so for narratively, though, they just basically inserted Boba Fett into this, which I'm like, I'm happy. Now we get more characters we got, so I don't know if they're gonna stay in every episode, but he ain't got no ship. You gotta stay with Boba.
At least until he finds something new.
Yeah. And so
Which will probably happen in the finale.
So right. So I mean I feel like they also trying to backdoor other shows where, what they got going on. But Boba might be like, I'm gonna start bounty hunting again. I got my armor is back on, and I'd rather watch Boba than what's the Mando name?
Din Djarin.
Yeah. Go like I told you before.
Din Djarin, moisture farm.
Right, he need to retire and get him a moisture form. Take the helmet off, man. You don't need to wear that shit. Take the helmet off, sell that shit because that armor worth a lot. Sell it. Get you a moisture form.
Maybe go back and see if you can pick things up with Lil Mama from the first season.
Which one?
That Seven Samurai episode they did.
Oh yeah, it was a little.
Yeah.
Did she die? She didn't die.
No, she didn't die.
Oh well, yeah. Go back there. Yeah.
But
you get your ass off the grid. You get your ass out of the bounty hunting game.
Look, you ain't built for it. You ain't built for it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I'm looking like, okay, I'm following him. I'm following Boba Fett. Then Djarin, man, get you a little moisture for him. Get back with your little chick, man, because you're a nice guy. You're not made for this. You're too nice, first off.
Yeah.
You're not made for this. Gone, retired, take the little money. I say sell that armor because you don't need it.
At least take off the helmet because you clearly can't see a damn thing with that helmet on.
You can't see nothing with the damn helmet on.
Like, he don't never see nothing coming. Not a single double-cross betrayal, backstab,
so,
shot from 3 feet in front of you.
So, right now, where this is at a good point, too. Now, Boba get to, Ben Djarin, the Mando, get to have people he's with that's helping him try to get Baby Yoda back. So now they got to try to get Baby Yoda back. So now they need to find out where he at. But so at the end of the episode, they showed Grogu, right? Man. So they showed them on the ship. And for some reason, they got him tossing around stormtroopers and shit. So I don't know if he remembered how to use his powers or could he always do it, but could he always done this? And he just, I don't know what it was.
I mean, now he's got emotional content.
Right, I guess. But you know what I thought, man? Oh, dude, when Moff Gideon came in there, I thought because they had Grogu looking up like attentive. Like he wasn't just like, he was going like, what? And I thought he was about to say, I thought Moff Gideon would be like, Master. Man, if they would have did that,
bro, oh my God,
they didn't go there though. They didn't go there, but didn't it look like they was setting up for something like that? You didn't expect that?
I didn't.
I didn't expect it, but I was like,
I didn't see it.
If they did that, if he would have came in like Master, I thought Grogu was like, man, took your ass long. I'm riding around with this idiot. About damn time.
Look, I've been telling you every time we stop, and y'all always get there late.
Right. If it weren't for me, man, you would have been dead. I used the Force to save you earlier. You probably didn't notice, did you? That would have been dope. But no, I got the feeling. Now I bet my bottom dollar that they was originally going to do that, and people fell so in love with Baby Yoda that they was like, "No, we can't do that. We making too much money off this adorable Yoda, and if he turns out to be a bad guy, then we gonna lose a lot of money. So you got to keep him as a good guy." Wouldn't that have been dope though?
You know what? Also, imagine like the smugness of like, think of it like this, right? So Sidious is trying to get himself another body.
Yeah.
Who better, just as an FU, than to use Yoda's DNA to make himself a clone body?
Hey, because that's the first time I seen him seem like he was more attentive, like Grogu, and I saw something in his eyes a little different.
Yeah,
that's why I was like, "Is he? Wait a minute, no, it can't be."
Like, because even
and
when
then they just went with the old.
Even when like before he finally got done flinging the stormtroopers around. It looked like he was focusing on Moff Gideon when he stepped in. Like, do you know how long I've been? Like the look on his face.
Yeah, you got me riding around this idiot I'm playing the old ooh. Look, man, I'm tired of this shit. All right.
The look on his face was, I want you to see what you did to me. Like,
and I thought, man, would have been dope if he had those stormtroopers and he looked at Gideon and was like,
I thought that was what was going to happen.
if he would have did that, oh, he evil.
Yeah, like I was waiting for him to crack somebody's neck, crush somebody's throat.
And then like, Master, I'm sorry for the delay. You better be sorry.
You know,
Give me my robe. Where my drink? You know?
because like I didn't know, like, was he gonna like come and rap with him, or if he was gonna be like, hey, look, man, you know.
Nah.
But nah, you know, even like when Moff Gideon comes down, like when he's starting to fall out, he go ahead and it's like, you know what this is? No, you're not old enough to play with these.
Yeah,
yet.
yeah.
You might put your eye out. I'm like, this mother.
Yeah. So I didn't get what I wanted, but it's cool. Whatever.
You can always dream.
So that was the end of the episode, man, and it's looking good moving forward. So we will see what's going to end up happening. But I'm still gonna hold out just that little bit of hope that Grogu is actually evil.
Well, look, 'cause if he is, and we can wrap this whole thing up, Mando gonna have to kill Grogu,
Yes.
and then the trauma of that will let him know he doesn't need to be in this game
Thank you.
anymore. He'll take his
And then at
helmet
the end,
off.
he's going to get a moisture form and retire. I'm good. Perfect. Move on. Doom, doom.
And then
Doo-doo.
next season on The Mandalorian, following Boba Fett.
Yeah. The next season on Boba Fett. The other dude quit. All right, so that's our review for The Mandalorian Chapter 14, The Tragedy.
And so we doing another 8-episode season for this, or
What's that?
for Mandalorian? Is this season going to be another 8? Is it going to be 8 episodes, or
Maybe. 8 or 9. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so we still got at least 3 more episodes.
Yeah.
So don't fret. We will be here. All right, that is our review for The Mandalorian Chapter 14. We are moving on.